Hi, this is EEB Tarot, 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'll be reading for the sign of Pisces. This is a love reading. It's timeless. Whatever comes out. I've already pre-shuffled the deck, Pisces. Love for Pisces. Where is Pisces in love? Okay. Pisces Temperance is major for Sagittarius. 8 of Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the swords is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the bottom of the deck is again Knight of Wands. Literally everything is here. I halfway expected when I flipped it to see the cups. And there you are underneath. Okay. Pisces, you're not present in this. So it makes me feel like your focus is not on necessarily romantic love. Not that, oh, well, you're focused on your family. I think it's just the love of self, like whatever you're doing to like build up you. And that's really not this kind of reading, but I don't see you. Temperance suggests that you are seeking balance. And Sagittarius is also a fire sign. So it's like you're getting downloads and it's charging you at the same time. Like you are very hot. I can't think of another like word from my head to my mouth. Like it makes sense in my head, but it's like translating it or something. But you're, I don't know, you're just enthusiastic about getting some sort of balance maintained within you and the dynamics of your routine, aside from another individual. The 8 of Pentacles suggests that you are diligently working at that balance. And the Wands is you're putting burdens down. Now, the 8 of Pentacles and the Temperance, I definitely could have gotten the vibe that it's like, okay, you're really working on maintaining balance within your relationship. And you guys are maybe going to counseling, or you are increasing the date nights, or you know what I'm saying? But with the 10 of Wands, this is either you guys, if this is a relationship, you're putting down past like discretions or issues or whatever. You know what I mean? If it is you guys are going to counseling, then you're deciding to lay those burdens down and leave them where they at, right? Let the sleeping dogs lie. Whatever metaphor you can throw at the wall, right? And then the 2 of Swords is no longer like, you're not really wanting to acknowledge the decision that needs to be made. You know what I mean? You know there's a choice to be made, but it's just not really one you're wanting to deal with right now. This makes me feel like this is you disengaging from romantic partnerships, not necessarily leaning into one. Like I said, there may be that select group, and I don't mean select as in small, but there's like a difference in energies with it. Like, if this is you connected to somebody, it's definitely you guys are deciding to, I don't know, maybe renew your vows. Vows. I said vowels. Vows. Knight of Wands shows, you know, very Randy energy. Maybe that's what I was trying to place before. Some of you might like the Austin Powers movie, or maybe it's playing, because I'm getting, when he would be like, Randy, baby. You know what I mean? Like Knight of Wands feels like I am on the prowl. I I'm not even going to, I'm going to say it. I'm spreading my seed, but maybe I said I thought that for this reason. Be mindful of the harvest you plant in the spring. You know what I'm saying? Because winter is coming. For my Game of Thrones people, winter is coming. So, you know, you got to deal with responsibilities of your actions. Let me get more. Sorry. What else for Pisces in love? Four of Swords, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe the person that you recently separated from, or this last relationship, maybe not recently, but the last relationship, maybe they were Gemini, or the person you are in a committed relationship with and you're deciding to start anew has Gemini. Or maybe Pisces, you have Gemini somewhere else significant in your chart. What else for Gemini? Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying. Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, right? Ace of Wands really gives me Aries for whatever reason. Maybe it's because Aries is also connected to Emperor. So I feel like it's really like, you know what I mean? Big D energy, but like not gender specific. You know what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles, Earth energy, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And like I said, the Four of Swords. This makes me, this makes me feel like enjoy if putting down, say it right, if distancing yourself from that, like a romantic connection or something that requires accountability with a partner, right? If that's the group of people that fall in that bucket, then this is saying, okay, that you're in your selfish phase, right? And it's not negative. It's just your self-care, I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But you're in your self-focused phase or era or journey, right? Don't get to the point where you are having so much fun in these streets that you end up creating a situation where now you feel like you have placed yourself between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? With that last part I said before, with the whole like spreading your seed. Winter is coming, so be mindful of how, you know what I mean? Because it may end up with the Four of Swords, a situation where this is now a stress factor for you when you just really want to, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, right? You want to be able to go on to greener pastures at your leisure with no ill will left in your wake. And that's beautiful. So make sure you make the proper choices to stay consistent in that. What advice do we have for Pisces? Advice for Pisces. I'm with you when you write, Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. Keep doing you. Stay in that independent. I'm doing May. What Theo Vaughn said. I'm doing May. One more. You going with the flow, baby. Some of you may be traveling. Your environment is kind of switching up a little bit. Maybe you're getting in some travel time, or like you're starting new work. Maybe a contracting. I talked to somebody today who they do contracting work with welding. I thought that was interesting. One more for advice for Pisces. Yep, King of Cups. So, you are definitely, male or female, you're in your masculine. And that's just saying that you are in this space of true independence. And you want to continue to flourish in that way and thrive in a solo energy, but it feels like, again, that balance, that Sagittarius temperance energy is still there. You want the balance. You're not looking for this to be a malicious encounter. This is really just you deciding that I'm going to focus on the things that I need, that are impactful for me. And again, I feel like that Five of Pentacles is a reminder to the Four of Swords. Don't do nothing that's going to stress your life. Stay in that positive, self-empowering space, and continue to grow and evolve so that you can be a beautiful light to others. All right, Pisces, this is your reading. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe, leave comments, let me know. Until next reading, be well, be blessed. Thank you.